What's up, everybody? I'm back. Matt's back. And you know why? Because fucking Adoka, whatever the fuck his name is, I still can't pronounce it. He's a fucking dumbass, apparently. Or maybe the
Yeah.
Celtics organization is. But we do have some good shit on that.
Yeah.
And then, we have some, of course, NFL, last, as
Who?
of we were recording it last night. So it's night football. Nobody watched that shit. I didn't. Not because it was on Amazon Prime and I couldn't get on it, but just because it was a boring game and Thursday night football would ever be good unless it's the or season opener. And then we have some baseball thoughts if you have time. And then I guess we can start with the Udoka thing. So I don't be watching it all day. So what I did find real, man, was that it was like a 10:30 PM news drop. Like it was like Rhodes said that Ime's gonna be out for a while. At the time, I thought it was Durant news. I'm sure we all thought it was tampering or something, but once he got on ESPN and said it was just, the Celtics organizational matter, not like league a problem. That's when everyone started to raise eyebrows and was like, okay, this is probably some HR shit. He did something bad. I think he's like, I think he's like married. I think.
Yeah,
So
he was
yeah.
married, and apparently him and his wife are going through a divorce.
Oh, well, that
They already went through that, and I think they split up in July.
Oh, July.
And no, I read somewhere that the Celtics have known about the issue since July.
Yeah.
It's been around for a couple months.
Yeah.
This story.
Yeah. So that's what I saw, and then
But how did it get leaked? They knew it since July. Why didn't it happen? Why didn't it get leaked in July?
Well. The last time that we heard email speak was draft night, which was in July. So I'm assuming something went down in those 2 months, but I thought it was they were agreeing to it, and then I guess he had multiple of them. He was had stuff with multiple women in the organization, not just one. I guess.
Whoa.
I guess that's what I saw.
Who? Who?
Well, it was a brown check mark, so I don't know if it's true, but it kind of all lies up. So that was Wednesday at 10:30 at night. Rhodes just says it, doesn't say anything, and the next day we kind of get some more news.
This is gonna be. I'll be talking, but this is what you're gonna be seeing for the rest of the podcast. My dog. He said he wants to be in the podcast.
Matt, people want to see your cute face. Yes, there we go. So
it's a little weird. Yeah, I'll show my dog instead. She's
when you talk, I want to see your face.
Fine, I'll show both.
Yeah, show both. Okay. So
fine, I'll show all three.
So I saw this thing yesterday around 11. So it was someone on Twitter, I don't know who, but I guess he said that Udoka had relationship with two staff members. One deleted off social media accounts and the other has turned off for comments on IG. And both of them are married, by the way. The women are both married, and one of them, I guess, is senior.
Is the what?
So one of the what women who he had something with the film was married to the senior vice president of the Celtics. So and the senior vice president said, I want a 1 year suspension, which that did happen. I know that's true, but it is 1 year. And that was yesterday I saw it, and today they confirmed it. So it could line up. And then he also said Celtics told him on at least one occasion to stop doing it. And
doing it.
And I guess the Celtics knew about this. This has been going on probably since the middle of the season. Because when they won the Eastern Conference Championship, Ime could see someone like him like reading someone and doing something like weird. So it all lines up what this guy's saying. I mean, it's a brown check mark, which means like it's like no one popular said like not like media person, just some random guy on the internet. But I mean, do you think that could possibly be true? All that stuff, I mean, I don't know. Like I know, people were saying it was like some other woman, Alicia, Alicia like Foster or something. I don't know who it was, but so that there were, again, many things that are going on. And Matt's putting his AirPods in, so I'll give him some few seconds and talk more. But anyways, so I think that was interesting and all that. Um, you know, I think if I had a guess, if I had a guess, I'll think this one through. If I had a guess, the the email leaked it. I feel like email leaked it, so like he wouldn't be like the bad guy, and all this, and he could get
Yes,
funded before.
he
Um,
is. Like, what are you
well, I
talking
mean,
about? Regardless,
well,
he leaked it. You don't.
well,
Who did you get
well.
that from?
Now he is, but I'm assuming that email leaked it. Um,
Why would he do that?
because he wanted like his story get forced, and then the Celtics came back and like came up with these other. It took a few days, but the Celtics did have a press conference today, and they said it was all in like lawyers and whatnot, which could be in the future. Um, so that went through. That took a few days, and that's why it ended on Wednesday. And when Rick, the owner of the Celtics, he talked to
Last
the
name?
Boston Globe on Saturday or Sunday, and trying to like downplay like the season expectations, and everyone was like, "What the hell is he talking about?" But now I guess and everyone's saying Rick knew that this was all going to happen this week. Like the Robert Williams injury happened. I guess he's gonna be out for like 12 weeks, which is something.
Uh, I
Yeah,
heard.
12,
I heard
12 weeks. It was 4 to 6,
eight
but
to
now
12.
yeah, it's 12 weeks, 8 to 12. So that happened.
2 to 3 months. It's terrible.
Yeah, that's and then you also have Gallinari out for who knows how long. I think it might be the whole entire season. I'm not sure. Um, and then now everyone's saying, "Well, what's happened?" Because Tam and Brown like this, like coach, I guess. You want Tam to be happy. You want everyone to be happy, but I don't know. It's what are your thoughts, man?
Yeah, I think they. I think Brad Stevens knew about it because
Well,
he said in an interview. Brad Stevens said in an interview that this was when was the finals? Was that June?
yeah, that
That
was
was June.
June.
He said in a press conference on June 7th. I'm reading it now at approximately 8:29 p.m. Shams said that Stevens said in the press conference that this was after they lost the finals.
Oh, that was after. Okay.
Um, um, our season next year should be the same. And then he did a weird gesture with his face, like he said, our season next year should be the same. Williams, Rob, should be healthy, and our coaching will be clearer and maybe even stronger.
Yeah. So
And then he wrote, we're looking to add more pieces to the puzzle. Maybe Gallinari or something. This was long before they got him. Maybe Gallinari or something. That would be good. That's Stevenson say that. To reiterate, an ESPN reporter said that part, but Stevens did say that the coaching would be better and Williams will be healthy. I think the NBA is on a script
Well, I mean, let's not go there,
because
but
that's perfect. That was and apparently the Suns owner said in an interview like a year or two ago that never mind, I'm not gonna say that. It's not podcast friendly.
well, well,
Oh, let's talk
like,
about that after the Suns owner.
yeah. So I will say that Rick
I was
knew
just
all
joking, by
this.
the way. That never happened. I was just
I
trying to make something up.
I know what you were doing.
Uh,
God, holy great heavens. Um, so I think like everybody in the Celtics organization knew, and if this tree what was true about him having like multiple people and one was married to the senior vice president of the Celtics organization, that could I could see that making sense, but I don't know if I want to believe it though.
you need to wear a hat, Dylan.
I didn't wear a hat.
We'll put a hat on.
I don't know. I don't have hats inside my
Dylan,
house.
how was baseball practice?
It was good. Those kids did a wonderful job, and yeah.
How was 4 Hours Now Road?
That I will have cut out though. Damn you, you're gonna make me waste my time now. Oh god damn.
Keep that in. They don't.
So
We're gonna get 2 views anyway.
so now what you want? Anything else on the Celtics? Well we can like preview again. Oh well oh okay, so first I have a thought about the Suns owner. One,
Yeah.
I don't know how long did you like say like those things one like 2 years ago, whatever. I don't know how long it was, but like he's the owner. So him selling it means that like well, how should I phrase this? The only reason why he's selling the team it's because the league is like won by the players. So I think the league needs to fix something where it's more of a balance. Cause it was like baseball, where it's really not players league.
Bro, the guy literally made like racist comments, didn't he?
He did, but like I don't know. Like I mean, I guess there is double standards. If the player says something, he could like, kicked off team. That's what happened. Cantor. I mean, feed them and just feed them now. He shouldn't have named, by the
Wait,
way.
didn't Anthony Edwards get fined for saying like
He said something, but I don't know. It's some things I'm like, oh my, like you don't need to find them. Like now you're just becoming soft, and some things like okay, now that you've crossed the line, like
no,
what
if they didn't find him, that people would boycott the NBA.
well, that's what happened in China and whatnot. So they're losing money in there. But let's all right. So Matt, if you were the NBA commissioner, what cities would you pick?
Las
Uh,
Vegas.
what two cities would you pick to add a expansion to the NBA?
These are really obvious. Las Vegas and Seattle.
Seattle. You're a good boy, Matt. You know your shit. I like
But
that. What?
but at the same time, they could to balance it more out to add two to the Eastern Conference. They could add one to Kentucky because
Well,
Kentucky
no.
is a good basketball state, and they could add another. I don't know. I don't think they should add another New England team because like then
Well, no, dude, they wouldn't do that, obviously.
it's been like that for years.
Hmm.
So I think they
So,
would add Las Vegas and Seattle for an Eastern. I mean Western. Kentucky and maybe a shoot what trying to think.
all
Maybe
right,
like another Canada team.
well, all right. So I will help you a little bit. So lately at Las Vegas and Seattle, they would probably relocate the Memphis Grizzlies there in the Western Conference.
Yeah.
They'll just move them to the Eastern and probably same with the Pelicans too, maybe.
They
Those.
don't even need to move the grid. They don't need to move cities
Well,
or
no,
locate it
yeah, yeah, that's what I mean. Like
because
relocate like the conference, like
Memphis isn't
the
even in the west.
I
Memphis isn't in the
I
western portion. It's literally like east.
I know that's what I'm saying. the NBA would move them to the Eastern Conference now. Which I think that'd be good for the Celtics, another trashy team. I know that John Morant, I know everyone will hate me for saying that, but he can't.
Trashy team.
Well, I
They
mean,
literally,
besides him, but
they're literally like
well, I mean, they would
playoff
probably make
favorites.
like the playoffs like a little more than they were in the Western Conference, but still,
No, not at all.
all right. Well, I guess the league because do you know where two preseason games are going to be held?
Where
Las Vegas and Seattle will be holding preseason games for the Clippers and the Lakers. I'm trying to see like who's playing now. Let's see. And well, in June, Adam Silver said he wasn't on like expand the time, but he was probably saying that just to like calm down the noise. But yeah, but probably the Hornets and the Grizz. No, wait, that's something else. So, maybe. All right. So here's what I want. So the Clippers will play two preseason games at the Seattle's like a new like hockey arena, and the Lakers will play two games in T-Mobile. So there you go.
is
And
T-Mobile Las Vegas?
what?
Dude, I
Yeah.
have a question. I have a geography question for you.
Uh,
What state is Las Vegas in?
Las Vegas is in Nevada.
What state is Seattle in?
Seattle in Oregon, Washington. It's in Washington, I believe. Is it Oregon? One of those two.
Take a guess. Take a
If
guess.
I guess, I'll say Washington. Yeah,
Are you sure?
I'm sure. No, look at the map.
What state is Baltimore in?
Baltimore, Maryland.
What
Easy.
state is, I mean, what state is Miami in?
Miami and Florida.
What state is uh Atlanta in?
Atlanta, oh, Georgia. Obviously, dude.
Okay, what state is New Orleans in?
New Orleans, Louisiana.
Okay, that was the last question.
All right, and all right. I was gonna ask you a history question, but I don't know if I
You
know
can
it
ask
yet.
me, ask me,
No. So
ask me, ask me, ask me. Come
what
on, I'm a good history guy.
what U.S. territory did Napoleon sell for 15 million?
The Louisiana Purchase.
All right, good. Well, I had a test on that, so
I'm
that's
not a
why it came on my
dumbass.
brain. Yeah.
And world history, I had a test on that last year.
Well, oh, is it what U.S. or well, I don't know what
I
I.
had U.S. history last year. I guess you can learn world history.
Yeah, that's what I'm learning now. I don't know.
Dylan,
So
name all 13 of the original colonies.
I don't I don't know that. I
All right,
really
then.
don't. All right. So Matt, so say if Seattle did have a team, what would their name be? Because like the Supersonics were a team, but then they relocated to Oklahoma.
They could just be the Supersonics.
Yeah, but wouldn't that like confuse people? Like they would have to like change something.
Not really. The
So
Supersonics is the only fitting name because what else would they call them? The frickin' have to be kid friendly. The frickin' they wouldn't call them the Krakens. They could call them the Mariners.
well, I mean, I don't know. Because I mean that it's like the Thunder like kind of owns it. Well, I don't know how it works, but like that's probably like the Thunder's history, but they moved, so I don't know. Like it's like that's only like confusing to like explain like the start of the NBA the
Why
like
did Thunder even move in the first place?
I have no idea why. Why? Because I don't know. I have no idea actually. I should look. I'm gonna look it up right now. Uh all right, Matt. So I have the answer to your question. So I guess well it says the Starbucks owner bought the team in 2011, like 2001. So I guess like the team like suffered like heavy financial loss, which that's why they moved, I guess.
Okay,
Um, I don't know. So that's what I saw, and that's what popped up.
that's what I saw.
Yeah, that's what I saw too.
That's what I saw too.
Okay then.
No, that's
So
what I saw.
and
I don't know what you
so
saw.
so the preseason starts next week.
Q.
Next week.
Yeah,
Next week.
the Oklahoma City Celtics take on the Milwaukee Knicks.
Milwaukee.
Uh,
Oh, great
my bad.
heavens.
Why you say great heavens like an
I don't know.
80-year-old man?
What do you want to sing, like the ABCs, like bullpen, what the like score within in Ice Age?
I can't do it. I'm probably gonna throw up if I do it. Did you know that Celtics head coach Ime Udoka is facing suspension?
That's what we talked about.
Wait, we talked about that?
Yes.
When? All right, let's move on to the story of the week before our Zoom meeting like runs out.
All right. I'll go first this time. So,
right,
story of
I
the
have a
week,
good
you
one now.
people. We haven't done one in a while because I kind of forgot, and well, I didn't forget obviously, but I really didn't feel like doing them. And and I told Matt on Wednesday of Monday, I was like, "Hey Matt, so for the podcast, we'll do a story of the week," and he said,
True
"Okay,"
story.
and and he William put anything in the chain that we had. And so I put my story of the week, and he never sent me his, so I'm assuming he has something put out. But
I have a really
we'll
good
see.
one. It's only a good one.
Let me go. So GTA. That's my story of the week. GTA. Oh yeah, and by the way, it has to do nothing else with sports. So
Yeah,
I
last time we did that, I talked about rabies.
Yeah. So the GTA 6 leaker is from London. 17-year-old male for hacking. Let's see. So I guess like they've been working with the FBI, and I guess the kid who also did the GTA also did the Uber thing. I don't know what that was, but it is a group. And they also have companies like Microsoft, Samsung. Um, so the city of London. So I'm just reading through this now quickly. So the 17-year-old is in jail. I guess like he can be like sued a lot or get 20 years in prison. Like some of that's at range. Yeah, 20 years in prison. I know. And I guess GTA's coming out soon. I guess. I know it's in. All right. So let me get this out of the way first. So many people have been saying that, oh, it sucks, all the graphics. So it's like, because it's fucking old development for it's like that footage that like that leaker had. That's maybe from 2000 like 20 like last year. It's not recently. So I don't get like where like people are saying like oh the graphics suck. I was only gonna pull like no, obviously don't add better graphics, but they're not gonna do that until like the game actually comes out. Um, I know people saying they don't have a trailer in October, maybe that maybe make people more excited for it, but it's probably gonna come out in 2024, 23, hopefully before we leave high school, I hope. So any thoughts about GTA, man? Are you excited for GTA 6?
I'm excited, but I'm more excited for GTA 7.
GTA 7 won't come out until we at least have a kid or married. I don't know.
Well, I already have a kid.
What?
Yeah, you didn't know? I thought I told you like 2 years. Not 2 months ago.
So you're telling
We'll
me
talk about it after the
no,
podcast.
no. So you're telling me you had the audacity to
Oh,
fucking
big words.
hook up with someone and fucking put the pencil through the donut hole and connect it. Is that what you're telling me?
I guess so.
Well, I will ask you who the woman is, but you tell me after.
Hold on. I'm trying to find this. I'm trying to hold on.
All right. So now it's your story time. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm just looking something up here. Um.
Oh yeah, and now here's the perfect time to make sure you follow all of our socials
Oh, okay.
and
I got,
our
I got, it, I
alright,
got, it, I
go
got. It.
ahead, go.
All right. So today it came to my attention during advisory class, which is around 8:04, but this happened around like 8:25, 8:30. The fire alarm was pulled. The fire alarm went off at Peabody Veterans Memorial High School. Um, yeah. So what happened was I was in advisory, and all of a sudden I see a light flash, and then I can't do it anymore because I can't go really that high pitched. But anyway, the fire alarm went off. We all went outside. It was freezing cold. I was colder than ice. And it turns out that someone was vaping or smoking in the bathroom, which caused the fire alarm to go off. Now, if you're watching this, Principal Randall, you need to set that straight. The whole bathroom thing, kids signing in, it should be cracking down to the point where you know who's going in and who's going out. So you can crack down on who's vaping or smoking and punish them like they should be punished. Now, tell me why you can pull a fire alarm in 50-degree weather, no, unintentionally, no reason at all, and probably not get any consequences because they won't be able to find who it is. I don't know. That should make national headlines, all right. Breaking news: Massachusetts school lets kids vape and smoke in the bathroom and set the fire alarm off with no consequences. Yet you consequence people for coming in late and wasting people's time by making them go back downstairs to get a pass. Like, what? Like, come on. Like, look at like towns nearby, like Linfield, Marblehead. Like, their schools could be just like ours, or ours could be just like theirs. But they're not, because Peabody High doesn't know how to deal with kids. I'm not going to say names, but at lunch today, I literally saw someone do a shoulder tap prank on the deans. Like, say Bruin is the person doing the prank on me. He taps my left shoulder, and then he kind of turns away, and I just look around and see who it is, but I don't see anyone. I literally saw a student do that to one of the deans at the school, and I see a lot of things going on that they do nothing about. Like, I see whole ass fights on the student parking lot ramp. I doubt any action was taken. I doubt anyone got suspended. It's bullshit. Not how it should run. Not how it should run.
Alright then.
Hundreds stand with me on this topic. And I've heard from sources that the freshmen this year hate PBD High. They hate it. I don't blame them.
Alright,
That's my story. That's my story of the week. And that's a big story. Headlines.
yep. So, baseball,
Oh, speaking of which,
yeah.
the Red Sox lost last night.
Yeah, Tots lost, yep.
Almost had his 61st home run, but it was caught by Kike Hernandez in center field.
yeah. So, the playoffs, they'll start soon. I think there's a few more weeks.
No, there's this week, this
There's
week, next
this
week,
week,
and then
next week,
playoffs.
playoffs, yeah. So
It's
I
like
think,
October 3rd is
yeah,
usually the ending.
yeah, I think, October 5th is the last game because we got some tickets that we can get for $50 for of us. 4 people can go for $50.
It's like less
So-
than $10 a ticket.
Yeah, well,
Who are they
and
playing?
at the Ways, and or we could go to the Baltimore game this Monday if you want. Yeah, this Monday if you wanted to. Or it's that Friday, I forget. Well, we can talk about that later. If you wanted to go or not.
Let
But
me
yeah,
check the tickets now that I'm at it.
well, I don't know your mom got the email, but my mom did. So if you did, anyways, we'll
About
talk
what?
I'll tell you later. So baseball, we can talk about that later, maybe next week. But yeah, are you like disappointed with the Red Sox this year? How things
Oh,
went?
they are playing the Orioles on Monday.
Yeah, so are you like disappointed, like what happened, or what with the Red Sox this
With
season?
say it again.
I said, are you like
Oh my
disappointed? Like,
God, these tickets are so cheap.
all right, so Matt, like you like disappointed of like what happened this year with the Red Sox? Like, was this like a waste of a year, or like did you
Pretty
expect
much.
it? So what do you think are the Red Sox like top priorities in the off season, Matt? What do you think?
Signing back Devers.
Okay. Well, he has one more year.
Um,
Next year he has, right?
well, no, extending Devers. Uh, Probably won't be able to go on Monday because of school night. Yeah, my mom would never allow me to go on Monday. This game. But anyway, disappointment this season. Sign Devers. Sign back JD Martinez, no matter how bad he strikes out or flies out or gets
Wh-
out. Sign him
What
back.
what if the Bogart sign back?
Let
That's a must.
let Bogarts walk.
Why?
Why?
Too
You're
much?
sacrificing Bogarts, who is turning into his 30s now. Most likely, he's one of the best shortstops, if not the best shortstop in the league. But I feel like if they want to sign Devers to an extension and sign back JD, look at all the other free agents. Avaldi, I can't think of the others. They just signed Hernandez to an extension.
Yeah.
I kind of forget all the free agents, but Chris Sale, Avaldi,
Well, Chris Sale is injured still, so I don't know what you want to do with him. Like you could sign him on a
free
cheap
agents. Like
contract, right?
like they're all free. No, but they're all free agents. Like you should sacrifice Bogarts and let him walk. He'll probably go to the Phillies or something. I can envision him in the Phillies uniform.
Yeah, and
I mean,
and
as long as
Dave.
he's doing fine, because he's he's not going to be at the end of the day. He's not going to be in the Hall of Fame. Doesn't matter. But the Red Sox have other. They literally have Trevor Story healthy next year. He can be the
So
shortstop. They invest in a better second baseman and invest in a better first baseman. And their catching situation needs improvement.
yeah,
Guess what? Christian Vasquez is also a free agent. Get him back.
yeah. I
Probably misses Boston. Get him back. He's not
well,
the best,
when
but he's definitely up there in catcher rankings over Reese McGuire has been nothing but inconsistent most of the time. Plawecki was DFA'd, designated
yeah,
for assignment.
yeah.
Um, let me
I
think. Let
do
me think.
I do feel
Like,
like Vasquez will probably come back. I feel like most likely.
he's not going to re-sign with the Astros.
Yeah,
Like,
he's
why
not.
would he re-sign with the Astros? Like, who wants to go to the Astros? Like, unless it's not on a trade, like, who's going to the Astros? Like, seriously, like they have a chance of winning the World Series this year. I don't see point of Vasquez signing with them or any other team. Go back to the Red Sox. Devers extension, but we're also let him walk. Resign JD. Let Evaldi walk or do a sign and trade with Evaldi. You can't keep him. He's just not doing. He's not good. He's either injured or his ERA is above 5. Um, Chris Sale, that's a different story. I say they let him walk too. His
Yeah.
age is getting
And,
up
and
there. He's way past his prime.
only if you
There's
could
no
get him
turning back.
on a cheap contract. That's the only way you could get him
There
on.
is no chance. There's a 2% chance, maybe a lot more than that. Maybe like a 40 or 50% chance that Chris Sale will even be decent in the rest of his career because he's injured and his age is up there.
The Red Sox, uh, do you think Alex Cora is like your new like long-term coach?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So I just want to make that, I want to see what people say on him because I know he's a cheater, but I mean, I think he connects with the players good and and I don't know, I think he connects good with that team. He connects good with the Dominican players and Cuba players and whatever. Um, so there was and that. So what? Oh, of course, football. So week two. Well, actually, let me pull up our little thing that we made a few weeks ago. Matt, do you see this? Our little schedule thingy. I don't know. It's
Yeah.
blurry. But anyways, so fourth week, me and you were right. We said they would lose against who? Who they play fourth week? The Dolphins.
Dolphins.
We said they would lose. We were correct on that. Last week we said this they would beat the Steelers. Now some people thought, oh, the Steelers, no, they lost. The pages just picked up on the other teams like weaknesses and like their mistakes and they won. Now this week they're playing the Ravens at home. Their home opener. Do you know what you said for
What?
this week's game? You said they were
Loss.
going to lose. Yes. For me, I said they were going to win. So someone's perfect record is going to go side with or be. They're not going to be right.
It's gonna be yours. Yours is gonna no way they beat the Ravens. They got one of the best quarterbacks.
Well, I
They got
mean,
Rashard Bateman. They got
well,
I can't think of anyone because I'm
well,
so
I
late.
mean, and that's like they like both I guess you can say they both what was I gonna say? Like the last time they played him last year, or when it was the COVID year, so last year. No, not last year, the year before, I think. They played the Ravens and it was
Jared
all like
Stidham.
it was all waning. It was the Cam Newton year, it was, and they beat them. And it was like, how the hell did well, they beat them. Um so that's that. Last week, pretty interesting week. Kind of looking through the standings, right? Uh, the Chiefs beat the Chargers last Thursday, but the Buccaneers and Saints game, that has some rivalry shit in there, doesn't it, man?
It does.
Blues alien, I guess on the sidelines telling Mike Evans to essentially jump the fucking Saints player, and now that's a whole situation on its own. So yeah, and they had two Monday night games last week, but this week they only have one. Yeah, they only have one. I don't know why they did that. But this week's game was the Cowboys and Giants. So
The Giants are gonna lose.
all right. So, the Browns actually won. They beat the Steelers. So, okay. Um, so the Bills and the Dolphins, they're both 2-0. They're playing on Sunday, 1 o'clock slot. Who do you want to win? The Bills or the Dolphins? Because
The
personally, I want
Bills.
the Bills to win. Because the Dolphins win, then that means it's like, oh god damn, like it kind of became like a tougher, I guess you'd say conference. You have Jets. They suck. They're 1-1. Same with you, but uh, Tampa Bay and the Packers play Sunday. So yeah, I don't know what else you have for football thoughts, but I guess well, what? Oh yeah, you're watching the recent. Oh, is that the playoff game? the Blue Sox?
I
Or what?
don't know.
I think it's the playoffs. I think playoffs are for the minor league. I know Portland was in it, but they lost. Minor league, I mean, at least like your minor teams that made the playoffs, so then your development system has something. So I mean, hey, I guess that's good. That's a win, I guess. I know they have some good shortstops over there. So yeah. Any other thoughts? Anything else? Anything we want to go over again? Like anything to talk about?
No.
Well, I thought you said you had someone email.
Oh yeah. I'm not gonna say it.
I can say
But Dylan, end the recording and I gotta talk to you for a minute.
okay, yeah.
All right.
So
Bye podcast.
Thanks everybody for watching. Make sure you follow socials and whatnot. Everything else down below, and follow and watch us on Twitch because I want to try and start going live on it more. I know Jake has, but
Let's
I want
just
to
say
go live on it
I have a
more.
few games at the stream
But
called the Mortuary
yeah,
Assistant.
well, Matt,
Plus three mortuary.
you have been playing on your channel, but I want like you to like do like on the buds, maybe. But anyway, see you next week. Are we gonna do one next week? Yeah,
Nah, we
no,
won't.
no, because I'm busy. And next week, maybe I'm
Yeah,
gonna